So in my last short video, I reviewed Cybertron Scattershot, and I think I made it pretty clear that he's too small. And an amazing line that for the most part paid good attention to scale between characters. Scattershot was way out of proportion compared to the rest of the figures. If you wanted a good size Scattershot figure, you are either going to have to get the Scout class or you were crap out of luck. Until one little thing happened in the show.
And now, goodbye.
Emotional, damn it!
So yeah, Megatron came close to murdering Scattershot. So that left a door of opportunity wide open for Hasbro and Takara. So the kids try and fail to fix the three that got maimed by Megatron, of course. So literally an act of God happens and Primus steps in. And then Primus does the equivalent of ear raping them back to health. Dude, my ears. So yeah, Scattershot got a new body. So without further ado, I'd like to show off to you my Cybertron Defense Scattershot. Okay, as always, we're going to start in vehicle mode, and he's a missile tank. Yeah, this thing is huge compared to the original. I mean, I've got it right here. It's in robot mode at the moment, but I mean, good lord, this thing outsizes it. Hold on a second. There we go. Now this one's in vehicle mode, and look at that. That's ridiculous. Complete size difference.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here. You disappoint me. But no, this thing is an absolute glow up from the original. I mean, the missile truck or the missile tank mode just does so much better for this character. I mean, as a scatter shot, missile pods makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's a stupid pun, but oh well. We get in here. We're gonna start with the detailing and paint. He's molded, I believe, in this blue, gray. Well, I think that gray might be painted. I'm not sure. It might be molded in though. No, it's blue, the gray, in this weird yellowish, drab yellow color, mustardy. It works. The blue really works with the gold. I really like how that looks. And then of course up here you've got the gray on the missile pods, which just kind of looks like they just stuck it on there. But that's what it's kind of supposed to look like. Up here you got some really nice looking airbrush detail on the minesweepers up front. That is really nice. And of course you got a separate for the, I guess you call it cockpit for a tank. I know I've got some people that are in the military that watch, or have been in the military that watch this. Then you can let me know in the comments if they call it a cockpit on tanks. No, we go to the back here. All the blue carries over right here. So yeah, the colors work really well for this guy. Next, we're going to talk some detailing here. Like I said, we've got the cockpit cover right there. On the side, you've got some nice molded armor plating on the side. This thing could definitely take a blast or two. And then here looks kind of like a jerry can of some kind. I don't know right there. On the top, you've got like a bunch more molded armor plating detail, which is also very nice. And then you've got the individually plated teeth on the minesweepers, which is also really nice. And then in there, you've got the missile pods. Now, one slight concern people have been having lately on the forums that I've seen is right in here. Now, we all know what that is. That is what looks like gold plastic. I'm not sure, though, if this is the actual gold plastic that has the syndrome that they've been talking about, GPS. I am completely unsure whether or not that is it. On one hand, if it's not, I'm good. And on the other hand, I'm completely f***ed because of what this figure does with that part later on. The main concern here is the turret itself that rotates. Yeah, it's on the gold plastic, and it moves nicely from side to side, and it raises. It's very, very nice. Oh, you can see the head. Haha, hello. No, that's part of it. You're not supposed to even raise it that high. But no, this is a very, very nice vehicle mode. Now, of course, you can do weapon storage here. You got the Minicon port on the side. You can plug that on in there, and there you go. You got weapon storage on the side. That's nice. It's cool. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but there you go. For storage reasons, you can put that there. Now let's talk the main event here. So right here we've got the Cyber Key. If you see my show, you're no stranger to that. We've done a couple with Cyber Key gimmicks. So what you do for this one, you just push right on the end there, and that cannon pops out. And then this side pops out, and you got to do a little extra and just slide that on out. And then there you go. Now he's armed to the teeth even more. That's nuts. And then as you can see, the hinge on the gimmick is gold plastic. Can you bless this figure to not actually have gold plastic? I mean, you did make me deaf earlier, so I think we could call it even. Either way, this is a very, very cool, albeit a little bit crazy, attack mode of sorts. We're not going to touch that because we all know what happens with hair trigger missiles. These things fire very easily. But no, this is very, very nice. This will play into robot mode later, of course. But overall, this tank mode is really, really, really cool. Let me just fold this back up. And I forgot to mention lastly that he does roll fairly well with the fake reels underneath. Obviously doesn't have treads. It was 2005, early 2006. What do you expect? So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. So yeah, transformation. That's got to be the top 10 of in my collection's most simple. I mean, I think there was maybe 9 steps to it if you count adjusting the feet and legs. I don't know, but man, this is nice. This is a nice looking robot mode. This plays into his beefy nature of his vehicle mode. It totally pays off. I mean, look at this. Let's get a good look in on the head here. He's got those like tactical night vision goggles, you know, kind of what the Ghostbusters have. You know, when they're looking for Slimer in the hotel. Yeah, it's kind of like those. And then he's also got the visor underneath. I don't know what that's about. What? You never be too prepared. But yeah, that's a little weird, but whatever. We get on in here. You can see he's got that jerry can style thing on his chest again. I don't know. Still don't know what that's about, but whatever, we'll let it slide. And he's got some nice, like, piston actuator style decals in there, or decals, what am I saying? Details in there. And he's got some piping that goes around towards his back. And he's got these like medallion style things right here, which is nice. This whole color scheme carries over with the blue and the yellow really well into robot mode. And then you got the missile pods on the shoulders, well, the arms here. I don't know how I would feel if I was him and I'd have to carry these things around all the time. I mean, what happens if you go to pick something up and you just accidentally like shoot somebody? That'd be terrible. No, as we get down to the legs here, a lot of it's the same from vehicle mode. It's just on the back now. But the way the treads flip over each other in the transformation, I think that's a really, really nice touch. I think that works really, really well for this figure. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, yeah. I always thought it was funny how he's got little toesies from his Minesweepers. And honestly, they help him stand really well because he's got those heels that pop out the back too. I mean, they help him stay really, really stable. I'm very impressed with that. I mean, anything you put him in, I mean, he can stay pretty stable. I mean, if you wean him just enough, you can get a good kick out of him too. I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, you can get that in there. I mean, that's plenty of stability there to go around with those legs. Speaking of stability, we need to talk about articulation. You're about to look really, really foolish, my guy. So his head can move left and right, even though he's on a stem. Take notes, Energon Inferno and Hotshot and most of the Energon Deluxes. You can go all the way around at the shoulder, amazing, on a ratchet, and then his outward movement's on a ratchet too. His elbow is on a ratchet, and then his movement at the leg, in and out, outward and forward and back are all on a ratchet. That's very nice movement. You move the arms out of the way, you get an awesome spread. Also ratcheted, and then his knees are ratcheted. This was the golden age of sturdy articulation for Transformers. And then of course his feet do a little flip flap. But yeah, this thing's loaded. This thing really is loaded. It's perfect. Just because of the way it transforms, you can get plenty of nice dynamic poses out of this guy. And this guy is looking all the more foolish for it. And while we're here, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Look at this. Look at this. I know it's the price point and all, but that is not okay. I mean, that big of a difference. He wasn't that much bigger in the show. He was maybe like that tall in the show more realistically, but come on. This is crazy. This thing should have been in deluxe. Yeah, we gotta get it out of here. Get out of here. Get your butt out of here. Get out. Go. So we might as well go ahead and do gimmicks again. Well, we'll have to show the gun off. Yeah, it's very redundant. I mean, Jesus. Why does he need a gun? Why does he need a gun? He's already got 2 freaking missile pods. I think they would have taken care of it by now. Like, yeah, it looks good in his hand. I will give him that much. But come on, missile pods I think would take care of it, dude. Jeez. Why does he need a gun? But no. That's not the main attraction here. If you thought the missile pods wouldn't take care of it, you must be very desperate, because out come the pods again. Yes, I love this gimmick so much. You just take this, plug it over there. Well, first, it's a little bit odd. In the show, they didn't do this, but here, for some reason, they decided to change something up here. You've got to slide this forward when you're in robot mode, because it's got a little handle there for him to hold on to. So plug it in like normal, and then it flips out, and then it sits in his hand for the illusion like he's holding it. And there, now he is armed to the teeth. And he's got a little, I mean, if you turn it that way, he's got a little reticle that he can kind of see out of. Not really, but you get it. This is cool. I love this gimmick. Even though it's completely silly, and kind of redundant because he's already, like I said, got the missile pods, but hey, it's just more firepower to go onto the pile. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, it's really got this figure is just getting crapped on by this thing. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it's bad by any means. Yeah, the legs are kind of screwy, and it's small, but it's just, you got nothing, Scout class. And with that, let's do some size comparisons. Here he is with Legacy Leo Prime / Lyle Convoy, Legacy Blaster, RID Slapper, and the newest figure in my collection, Earthspark Bumblebee. Overall, I think this figure is absolutely fantastic. He poses well, his vehicle mode is absolutely amazing, and if you get the other Cybertron defense figures in the act, they look absolutely amazing together. Plus, that vehicle mode kicks ass, and he beats the absolute crap out of that Scout class figure. Not saying it's bad, but they definitely should have done this one first. I could recommend him to just about any collector, whether they be young or older. Go get your hands on a Cybertron Defense Scattershot. As always, guys, I've been TreeBot Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun one to make. I love this figure, and I will see you all in the next one. And make sure to like, subscribe, and keep growing your collections.